Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic appointments and resignation for May month. Session will be quite interesting and important, so stay tuned with us till the end. Let's start. The first question is Kamala Sushila Persad Baisar was elected as the 9th Prime Minister of TND, Trinidad and Tobago. Right? Take a note of this. And was elected as the 9th Prime Minister for a period of 5 years. Next, she succeeded whom? She succeeded Stuart Richard Young. Next is identify the person who won the Canada's federal election against Pierre Poilievre, the leader of the Conservative Party. So Mark Carney has won it. Right? He is the Prime Minister of Canada. Next, in April, the RBI formed an interim committee of executive to oversee the operations of IndusInd Bank Limited following the resignation of the bank's managing director and CEO Sumant Katpalia. Question asked is the newly formed leadership committee will include Dash, currently head of the consumer banking at IndusInd Bank, and Dash, chief of administrative office at IndusInd Bank. So I repeat, the newly formed leadership committee will include Sumitra Sen, the head of consumer banking at IndusInd Bank, and Anil Rao as the chief administrative officer at the IndusInd Bank. Next, the government of India reconstituted the National Security Advisory Board, who was appointed as their new chairman. So, Alok Joshi was appointed as their new chairman. Next, Gaineshwar Kumar Singh, an officer of the Indian Post and Telecommunication Accounts and Finance Service, assumed charge as the director and chief executive officer of Dash, was of the Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, right? And he replaced Dr. Ajay Bhushan Pandey, retired IAS officer. Next, who was appointed as the Director General of the Indian International Institute of Democracy and Election Management by the Election Commission of India. So Rakesh Verma was appointed as the Director General here of India International Institute of Democracy and Election Management. Next, Sanjay Khanna, currently serving as the director, assumed the additional charge as the chairman and managing director of which Fortune 500 global company? It is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. For this Fortune Global 500 company, that is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, Sanjay Khanna has been given the additional charge as the chairman and managing director. Next, who has been re-elected as the Prime Minister of Australia, becoming the first Australian Prime Minister to win second consecutive 3-year term in 2 decades. So, Anthony Norman Albanese. Next, in May, Salim Saleh bin Barak was appointed as the new Prime Minister of Dash, replacing Ahmed Awad bin Mubarak, who stepped down. Right? So, Salim Saleh bin Barak was appointed as the new Prime Minister of Yemen, replacing Ahmed Awad bin Mubarak, who stepped down from his position. Next is who resigned as the acting president and prime minister of the Republic of Korea to pursue candidacy in the upcoming presidential election scheduled for 3rd of June. Han Duck-soo. Next, identify the person elected as the first president of Togo under the Togo's new parliamentary system for 4-year term succeeding the for Gnasbe. So, identify the person elected as the first president of Togo, Jean-Lucien Kwasi Lanu Savi de Tobe, right? See the pronunciation, but he has been appointed as the first president of Togo. Next is Dash, who has been appointed as the interim executive director for India at the International Monetary Fund after Appointments Committee of the Cabinet terminated Krishnamurthy Venkata Subramaniam as the ED for India at IMF. So who has been appointed as the interim executive director here? So Parmeshwaran Iyer has been appointed as the interim executive director for India at IMF. Next, the Financial Service Institution Bureau recommended Sanjay Joshi for the role of chairman cum managing director at the Oriental Insurance Company Limited after the retirement of R.R. Singh in Feb 2025. Next, in May, a conservative party leader and a lawyer was elected as the 10th Chancellor of Germany after securing majority support in the second round of voting. So, Friedrich Merz, a conservative party leader and a lawyer, was elected as the 10th Chancellor of Germany. Next, in May, Prakash Magdum assumed the charge as the MD of National Film Development Corporation under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and he succeeded Prithul Kumar. Next, in May, who was reappointed as the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee of the Parliament of India until April 26 by the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. So, who was reappointed as the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee here? K.C. Venugopal. Next, Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost was elected as the 267th Pope of Catholic Church, succeeding Pope Francis. To which country does Prevost belong? He belongs to United States of America. Next, ACC approved 1-year extension of whom as the director of the Central Bureau of Investigation up to May 2026. So for Praveen Sood, his term has been extended to 1 year. Next, identify the person appointed as the chairman of the BRICS Chamber of Commerce and Industry to strengthen the ties among the BRICS nations. So, Harvansh P. Chawla appointed as the chairman of the BRICS Commerce and Industry, Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Next, in May, Santosh Kumar Sarangi was given the additional charge as the managing director of Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited, succeeding Rameshwar Prasad, that is R.P. Gupta. Next, in May, who was appointed as the president of Melbourne Cricket Club, London, England, succeeding Lord King of Lochbury. So, Edward Thomas Smith was appointed as the president of Melbourne Cricket Club. Next, Ajoy Chawla was approved as the next managing director of Dash, succeeding C.K. Venkataraman, who is set to retire on 31st of December. So, Ajay Chawla was approved the next managing director of Titan Company Limited. Next, Dr. Ajay Kumar, the former Defence Secretary and retired Indian IAS officer of the 1985 Kerala cadre, was appointed as the chairman of UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, and he will be succeeding Preeti Sudar. Right? Next. So students, these were your important current affairs. Now let's move to the revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Which of the following is Pakistan's first remote sensing satellite that was launched by China recently? From China only, it was launched from the Jiquan Satellite Launch Center that is in China. So what is the name of that satellite, it is being asked? It is PRSS-1. PRSS-1, that is your Pakistan's first remote sense. I correct, not PRSS-1, PRSCEO-1. Pakistan Remote Sensing Satellite Earth Observation 1. This is the name of the satellite that was launched by China recently. Next, which institute launched the largest shallow wave basin research facility in Asia in January, designed to address the complex issues that are related to the waves and current for the Indian ports, waterways and coastal engineering? So, which is that institute? It is IIT Madras. Next, name the mobile application that was launched by Union Minister Jyotiraditya M. Scindia, right, as a part of the several citizen-focused initiatives in New Delhi. What is the name of that mobile application? It is Sanchar Sathi mobile application, right? It was unveiled for the National Broadband Mission 2.0 and the inauguration of the ICR facility that was at the Digital Bharat Nidhi funded 4G mobile sites in New Delhi. This ICR, that is intra-circle roaming facility, right? So mobile application, that is Sanchar Sathi mobile application, right? And the inauguration of the inter-circle roaming facility that was at the Digital Bharat Nidhi, correct? That was in New Delhi. If we talk about the Sanchar mobile application, Sanchar Sathi mobile application, it is a user-friendly platform that will enhance the telecom security and empower the citizens by providing them with better services and also to protect them against the frauds.
Next, identify the name of the world's largest urban cleanliness survey launched by the India in the 9th edition with new simplified and comprehensive toolkit. What is the name of that urban's largest cleanliness survey? That is Swachh Sarvekshan, right? And this was the 9th edition. Toolkit for the 9th edition of Swachh Sarvekshan was launched. That is the world's largest urban cleanliness survey. Moving on, which of the following was joint exercise conducted by the Indian Army and Indian Air Force from 16th to 19th of January that was aimed at validating critical drills and improving the operational preparedness? So which of the following exercise? It is exercise Devil Strike. Next is in January, India Semiconductor Mission. First of all, remember it is Gujarat state that is leading, or it is the manufacturing hub for the semiconductors. So ISM, that is India Semiconductor Mission, CG Power and Industrial Solutions Limited and CG Semi Private Limited, they have signed an agreement to advance India's semiconductor manufacturing system. Question asked is about what type of agreement has been signed here. It is your fiscal support agreement, that is whenever the amount of money will be required, the financing will be required for these companies in order to grow, in order to make an ecosystem, in order to provide the infrastructure and other services. For that, whatever the amount of money will be required, financing will be required, will be taken care of under this fiscal support agreement. Next, which organization has recently entered into a memorandum of understanding with National Housing Bank to collaborate on intelligence sharing, capacity building and risk assessment? It is FIU India, that is Fiscal Financial Intelligence Unit of India. Take a note of this. The next is, what was the global unemployment rate in 2024 as per ILO, International Labour Organization, World Employment and Social Outlook Trends released in January 2024? So the global unemployment was at 5%. According to the report, the unemployment in India grew by 6.2% in 2024 and expected to grow by 5.8% in 2025. Next, which country official joined BRICS as the 9th partner country under the Brazil presidency in 2025? Earlier, the presidency was with Russia and there was a summit held, that was the Kazan. In Kazan, this Brazil summit was held. Then the presidency was handed over to Brazil for the BRICS summit. Right now, Brazil is having the presidency for 2025. Question asked is that which country became the official 9th partner for BRICS? It is Nigeria. Right? Next is, which country has recently received defense equipments worth 35 crore rupees from India in line with the Neighborhood First policy and Sagar initiative? Sagar is your security and growth of all in the region. So it is Maldives that has recently received this equipments worth 35 crore rupees. Next, which state became the first in India to introduce Necro reward policy in 2021 after seizing 87,600 kilograms of drugs over the 3 years? So, which is that state? It is Gujarat state that has released this Necro, or we can say narcotics, right? So, narcotics reward policy. If you are busting the narcotics or drug system, ecosystem there, right? Illegal drugs that are being supplied, seizing them, then based on that, here reward will be provided to. This is your narcotics and this is basically to reward here and reduce the use of this narcotics here. Next, name the platform that was recently introduced by the National E-Governance Division under the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology to simplify the management and verification of documents. It is Entity Locker, right? It is a modern digital platform designed to simplify the way the organizations they manage and verify their documents. They can store here, right? And it will be a very better document for the businesses where they will be able to easily secure them and store them on the secure cloud-based systems. And this will provide real-time access and accuracy by instantly verifying those documents. Next, which of the following companies is not listed in the upper layer segment under the scale-based regulations for NBFCs recently released by RBI for FY25? So, which of the following companies is not listed in the upper layer? Among them, it is Reliance Capital Limited that is not listed. Next, which bank has recently collaborated with RuPay to launch the UPI-enabled First Earned RuPay credit card? It is IDFC First Bank Limited.
Next, what is the growth forecast for India's economy for FY26 and FY27 as per the IMF's World Economic Outlook released in January? So, according to them, they are projecting India to grow by 6.5% both in FY26 and both in FY27. Next, who has been recently appointed as the Director General of CRPF, succeeding Vittal Kumar. So, who will be succeeding him? Gyanendra Pratap Singh will be succeeding him to be the new Director General of CRPF. Next, which of the following are not correct with respect to the India Open Sugar 750 Badminton Tournament 2025 held from 14th to 19th of January? If we look at here, option only A is not correct. B that means which is not correct? A is not correct here. So our option will be option A. Means B and C are correct. A is saying that Hong Kong's Lee Chuk-hee won the men's single title in the final by defeating Denmark's Victor Axelsen. Right? So is it correct here? So remember, Victor Axelsen defeated here. So Victor Axelsen has won the men's single title. Now option A is right. Next, when did the National Institute for Transforming India, that is Niti Aayog, celebrated their 10th anniversary? It is 1st of January that we observed the 10th anniversary of Niti Aayog. Who is the chairman of Niti Aayog? Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it was launched in 2015 by them. Then mention the product that does not belong to the list of which recently granted the GI tags from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So Andaman and Nicobar Islands has been granted with GI tags. So 7 products recently got the GI tags here. Among them, question artist does not belong to the list here. So Andaman coconut is not the product that got the GI tag. Nicobari mat, Nicobari hut, Paduk woodcraft, Nicobari hoodcraft, all 4 of them got the GI tag. Next, who is the chairperson of the 5-member Standing External Advisory Committee formed by RBI to evaluate the applications for the universal banks and small finance banks? It is Mahesh Kumar Jain. Take a note of this. This committee has been established for 3 years. It will be supported by the Department of Regulations of RBI. Right, and there are 5 members here. Other 4 are different. And who is the chairman? That is important. You need to remember here. Mahesh Kumar Jain. Next, ISRO, they successfully demonstrated Dash in January 25 at a test facility in Mahendragiri, Tamil Nadu. So ISRO tested what? ISRO has successfully tested the Vikas liquid engine. Right? It was tested at the propulsion complex in Mahendragiri in Tamil Nadu. This Vikas engine, it is a reliable workhorse that drives the liquid stage of the ISRO's launch vehicle. Next, which cricket team has recently won the 5th title of Vijay Hazare Trophy by defeating the Vidarbha cricket team in the finals of Vadodara, Gujarat? So, Karnataka has recently won the Vijay Hazare Trophy. Vijay Hazare Trophy is related to cricket, and it is 5th time that Karnataka has won this trophy. Karnataka team was captained by Mayank Anurag Agarwal, while Vidarbha was captained by the Karun Nair. Correct? Take a note of it. And this was the 23rd edition or 23rd edition of the Vijay Hazare Trophy that was played in Vadodara, Gujarat. Next, WMO, World Meteorological Organization, along with which UN organization declared 2025 as the International Year of Glaciers Prevention on 21st of January 2025. So it is along with UNESCO. Right? We know that the glaciers are melting, and in order to save them, in order to preserve them, this day was declared. Right? Also, the first World Glacier Day will be celebrated on 31st of March 2025. Next is name the American actor who recently passed away, known for winning Juvenile Academy Award for 1946 film The Yearling. So, Claude German Jr. has recently passed away. Next, which of the following are correct with respect to the cabinet approvals? If we look at the options, option A and C are correct, B is wrong. B is saying that the cabinet approved the continuation of NHM for another 3 years. NHM, it is your National Health Mission, right? So, has it been for another 3 years? No, it has been extended for the another 5 years. Next, according to the 19th Global 500 2020 report released by Brand Finance, which among the following is not correct? So, if we look at which of the following is not correct here, so only option A is wrong, B and C are right. A is saying that Microsoft has maintained their status as the world's most valuable brand with a valuation of $574.5 billion. Is it correct? No. Apple has retained the top position here, right? Apple is on the top position. It is the most valuable brand with correct, and here Microsoft is on the second position, correct, and the valuation of Apple here is $574.5 billion. If we talk about Tata Group was valued at $28.6 billion. That is the India's most valuable brand, correct, and Tata was at the 60th spot here. Next, which of the following was recently added for the first time to the 2025 World Monuments Watch List, which included 25 endangered cultural heritage sites? So, which of the following were added? It is moon, correct? Our moon that we see at night was added to the endangered cultural heritage site list by UNESCO. Important. Next is, which of the following companies recently launched the world's first commercial satellite for space situational awareness, that named Space Camera for object tracking satellite to monitor the space objects? So what is the name of the world's first commercial satellite? It is Digantara, right? Take a note of this. That is the world's first commercial satellite for space situational awareness.